Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up? What up? We got another best ball draft. Yes, sir. This one is the number 164. It is the Home Alone division. And oh, yeah, we are getting closer and closer to 200 divisions. We got how many days before the season kicks off? We got 61 days until the season kicks off. It is getting real. Hell yeah. Shout out to the crew up in the chat. What up, strangers? Shout out to the Houday Nation. Strangers had to hit the like button on the way in. Did you? Hell yeah. Hit that like button, everybody. Show some love to the show. And let's get ready to smoke it up, everybody. Yes, sir. Uh, this draft, very, very chalky from what we're kind of used to seeing. We do have a few peeps in here who I think it might be some of their first draft, not the very first draft, but I know guys like Satellite. This is like his second or third. Bandwagon, I think same thing, like second or third. Pete in the house. What up, Cali Jam? Bro, you pissed me off so much when you got Darnold there. Why didn't you get him with that seventh pick so I didn't have to be pissed off when you sniped him from me? Thought I knew that there was that the chance was highly unlikely that he was going to make it back to me when you only had one QB, but man, I really felt like I needed to get another wide receiver in the seventh round versus swooping Darnold right there. Pete had switched it up a little. I mean, got to keep switching it up, right? So he kind of like waited on QBs, but man, look at those wide receivers. Jefferson, Brian Thomas, and AJ Brown. Fire start to the wide receivers. And running back's not too bad. I mean, leading it off with JT, and then you got Aaron Jones and Pollard. Not too shabby for the running backs. And then obviously, QBs. I mean, that's the position that you pushed off a little bit. So that's the weak. I mean, yeah, it's the weakest position out of your starters, starting offense, anyways. And dude, Zaire Franklin off to a good start there. Pete's I was surprised he came back to me. Yeah, and I mean the reason why I let him go is because I was hoping you might have picked like someone else, besides him. I mean there was a few people left, but yeah, you look at everybody else. I mean Sam already had three QBs, and everyone else already had two QBs each. So definitely wishful thinking on my end, but we gotta try. We gotta try. All right, let's see it, Cali Jam. Dobbins. All right, I'm gonna go with Najee then. Yes, sir. Feel good about that. Getting some more RB depth, and let's get a song going. This will wake us all up here. There we go. Where is it? Where is it? But that was the only real part that he fought in Cuba, not like the winning and all that kind of shit. But you know what? It's their prerogative, man. I'll tell you. They could do whatever the fuck they want with it. It's Hollis. We said killing values, bro. In the 14th round, the 14th one, what are you thinking of, Texas Heat? Way too early. Well, now I'm pissed about Van Ginkel. It's time to get higher. Hopefully, it was one you could skip after 5 seconds. Crazy that TJ Watt was still there, but yes, he was. Hunter Henry. Way too early, Crispy. Way too early. Too soon, Junior. Mm-hmm. I gotta do Harris because he usually is not lasting until the 15th round, so I gotta do that. All right, let's see. And you know what? because I love the replacements. I will. Now, if she's being induced, I mean, it really just depends on what time you're going in. But like, yeah, like if all that shit's planned, you ain't gonna be waiting a long time. Like it's not. That is like when, because I remember for Noble, wife was not induced. She was in labor for a long ass time. She got the what's it called? Fuck, I can't think of whatever it's called, the big shot that they give you that makes epidural. There you go. That makes the entire body to where you can't see shit, feel shit, nothing. Yeah, insane. And but yeah, I remember Vanessa was they had to I mean, because it wasn't a planned C-section, and they had to like induce her, or I mean, kickstart, whatever the hell the verbiage is. All right, I got to get right here because I'd feel nervous not having the backup. Yeah, and we need 2 more people to join the $55 dynasty that we got filling right now. It is a super flex offense only. 55! And our homie B-Lo is in it. And yeah, a bunch of other cool peeps are in it too. We only need 2 more. But yeah, Sam, literally life-changing stuff, man. Good shit. Good shit. It is yeah, man. Literally, like everything changed for me when I saw Noble, when I held him, just like literally everything changes. So yeah, man. Everything changes if you're like meant to be like a dad. That's for sure. If you're not meant to be a dad, nothing will probably change. But I'm assuming someone like you probably will be life changing. And a crazy ass feeling, man. Like I don't even know. Like can't even explain the feeling. All right, let's get another song going here. And how about this one? Because we want to make sure everything goes safe and sound for Sam's wife. Here we go. Yes, tonight. Yes.
Dre rock the jewelry with the clear stones. Get on the nigga head like some earphones.
He said that. Yeah, it's a brown bunny after he wipes his ass. B-Lo said no Cash App or Apple Pay accepted. Yes. So are you wait, what are you talking for the best ball tournament or what are you talking about? Because yes, I accept Zelle or through Square, and Square can accept Cash App and Apple Pay. Yes. Because yeah, bro, you got to get into some of these drafts. I know you said you're not a big fan of IDP, but like literally after you do a couple of these, you'll understand it more. And also like you're literally like sitting here watching the draft, so like you'll get my thoughts on some of these. Yeah, so I just need your email. And then I can send you an invoice that you can pay with, and you can use Cash App or Apple Pay.
I can bust you a rap. Anything else? Not my job.
Yeah, what sucks is my personal Cash App and my personal Apple Pay got shut down in 2022 because I host squares during the season and Super Bowl squares, during the Super Bowl, and I brought in too much money, and Apple shut me down, Cash App shut me down. That's not my job. Nice, all right. Let me throw the link in the chat.
Ooh, you a fool. Gotta watch thyself.
Here we go. Yep. It's a Saturday night.
I'm another man. I'm a rock star.
Another band.
Plus, I'm the man with the plan in the
and unless it fills up and really quickly, I'll be in this one as well. Let's see. Sam said, "How do you feel about my QBs?" I mean, that's an A. That's an A. And he said, tried taking some earlier than I ever do. Kind of threw off the rest of the draft, but I feel like I got some of the best. Yeah, for sure. That's a big time A on the QBs. But yeah, I mean, you know, if you like extra target one position, I mean, it always ends up kind of, you know, making it a little bit tougher to be, what's it called, like super stacked at the other position.
Y'all lames is plain. The same kind of liquor. Want the same kind of clothes, fucking the same kind of hoes, and you bedrock pimping. Meaning your game's kind of old. You don't want it with me.
Oh no way! Someone just came out of the woodworks and paid for two of the dynasty leagues. Yes.
No snitches, they ride and they bear with them. It's all gravy as long as they don't tell on them. Me and my team, see we a machine. You fuck with my mans and I'ma have to intervene. I'm a sport coat and a Sancho, always looking out for
Benny Blanco. Yeah. Now I gotta wish death. I think Tommy Boy was first, right? So yeah, they kind of went a little bit more off the rails in Black Sheep, and fucking love it, man. Love it. Yeah, fucking yeah, that shit's just so funny, man. So funny. Got that kick-ass shit. And I forget even exactly like how like that part goes, but yeah, it's something like that about that kick-ass shit. Kill Whitey. And all the Jamaicans, no. And Crispy said, quitting. Who's quitting? Who's quitting? Oh, dude, that guy with Roman Wilson in the 23rd round. He definitely had that in the queue because he wouldn't have been, Roman Wilson wouldn't have been picked right now. Yeah, Black Sheep over Tommy Boy for sure. But I'll tell you, one of the funniest parts in Tommy Boy, like I remember when I first saw it, like I died laughing, like just died laughing. And it's such a small part, but it's so funny when he's like, hey, pump, I'm gonna go put in money, pump the gas, and he leaves the door open and goes in reverse, and the whole fucking door just like completely goes the other way and then completely falls off, and it comes back out and it's like on there. He opens it and it falls off, and Chris Farley, what'd you do? That part just always makes me crack the fuck up. And I remember, like, dude, something very similar happened in my lifetime where, like, dude, I mean, you know, just boys being boys and like just fighting in class and shit. So I remember, and you know, it's like fucking around fighting, you know, not real fighting, but punching this one guy in like the ribs, and I pushed him, and we're like in the back of the class, and I pushed him, and he hits a bookshelf, and like you hear like the bookshelf snap, but like nothing fell. And we're just like, oh shit. And we just sat down. We just sat down. And there was one guy who always came in class, and he would like jump and sit. He was like, I don't know, he was like 95 pounds soaking wet. So he like weighed nothing. And he would always come in and he would jump on that fucking bookshelf and like sit there before class. And we were just like, he came in class and like he put his backpack down and stuff, and we're just like trying so hard trying so fucking hard to hold in the laughter, and like he finally goes and jumps on the desk, and like the whole not the desk but the bookshelf, the whole bookshelf falls down, and I just turn around and I'm like, what'd you do? So fucking funny. And dude, he got in trouble for that one. And we had to tell him afterwards what happened. He's like, you guys are fucking dicks. You didn't even fucking tell me. And dude, that shit was so funny. You had to be there, but yeah, that shit's like making me die laughing right now. Yeah, Tommy Boy, yes, R.I.P. Chris Farley. Yeah, Chris Farley is the man. When he is freaking out in Tommy Boy is funny. When no, you got to look up the bull's ass, or the bull looks up your ass, whatever he says. It's, oh man, I can't take it anymore. Rips his fucking, or tries to rip his hair out. Good pick, Crispy. I picked Waller the Baller right there. I'm not mad at it in the 24th round. And you know, I probably wouldn't pick him anywhere else except best ball. But yeah, I was debating on him and Slayton, and yeah, Slayton didn't make it back. How many IDPs do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, for waiting as long as I did, I like my my top 5. And Crispy said Quentin. Quentin who? Quentin Tarantino? Bilo said, what's the best way to explain best ball to someone so they will understand? So the way that I explain it, it's draft practice with money prizes on the line for the top teams. It's a big tournament. People draft in more than one of these leagues. It's hella fun. And you have a chance to win thousands of dollars off $11. That's kind of the short version. And if they're brand new to IDP, the way that I created the IDP format here with the amount of starters is to make it like so simple that anybody could join for the very first time. And as long as you don't like completely avoid IDP and you pick like 10 players, it won't be hard. You won't pick a dog shit roster. Like all you have to do is pay a little bit of attention to the way that Sleeper has it laid out. Got 2312. Who was 2312? 2412. Alante Taylor. Motherfucker. Fuck it. 25th round. Gotta do it. And if you're gonna tell some friends about it, I appreciate you, bro, because this is fun. Like this is something, definitely invite your friends to. This year we've had more people inviting friends than ever before, and that's one of the reasons why we've been getting so many. That's why we've been getting more and more people in and more new people this year. Because I'm always doing a bunch of posting on Facebook and shit to try to get new people in. And there's been more brand new people coming from Facebook than ever before. So that's been really good. And then just people who played in dynasty leagues for the first time this year. I mean, we got people like that who are jumping in. And a lot of people who are just new to IDP in general. Like I'm one of the guys who like loves IDP so much that like I'm going to do whatever I can to get people in more and more IDP leagues. And like this best ball for $11, it's the best intro that you can have to IDP. And you don't have to manage it. I guess I forgot to put that part in the in the details about what you would tell someone. And Crispy said 2312 Royals. What about it? I'm more shocked at the Alante Taylor. What I mean, Royals is, yeah, what about Royals? I mean, I don't like them there, but I mean, look, I mean, guys like Ayo, man, fucking went right before him. But yeah, no management. That's the best part. It's for people who love to draft and you want to draft and do like this is way better than mock drafts. Like I'll tell you that. For people who like do mock drafts to practice, this is way better. Like you have to pay in, you have to pay $11, but it is fucking way better than any mock draft that you could do. Even with the IDP, like it still gets you in the motion of drafting, you know, because you need to be like ready for those redrafts, all those ones that are happening. And tonight would be my very first best ball draft. Nice. Yeah, and one thing to remember, there's no waiver wire pickups and there's no trades. So you want to pick a complete team that you like, knowing that you can't do waivers. That's another thing that's important to remember. 23-1. Oh, Quentin Johnston, bro. What a bum. Crispy, get the fucking numbers right.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum
Get the
now.
fucking numbers right, Crispy. Have me running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. But yeah, Quentin Johnston, a bum.
A bum. Forget this bum. Bum. You bum. Piece of bum. Get a job, you bum.
But yeah, and even my first draft this year, I felt like I really, really fucked up on it. And I drafted guys like Nakobe Dean. I drafted, pretty sure I drafted Robinson. Whatever the rookie last year that got hurt, and then he got hurt again this year. So yeah, just remember that. Like, oh man, you fucks. I guess I'm getting Mac Jones now. Bro, Cali Jam, fuck you, dude. Why'd you take Will Howard, you son of a bitch? Damn it.
You bastard.
Dude. But yeah, so if you feel like you fuck up in your first one, don't worry. Everybody feels like they fuck up on their first one. And then like literally you do it again and you do it again, you do it again, you get in a handful. And really, as long as you do it a few times, I'd say like commit yourself to at least 5, but literally you could do those 5 anytime and you don't have to pay. I'm just saying, like, mentally commit knowing that you're going to do around 5, because you could do those. I mean, you're going to do one tonight, but you could do those now. You could spread it out like through the start of the season. Dude, the Thursday, the start of the season, take that off. We're drafting that day. And last year there was 4 drafts. And this year there's probably going to be double that on that day, because I bet we could get enough people who are interested in drafting. It's only $11. There's going to be a lot of people who want to get in like a last second draft. So yeah, I'm telling everyone, take that day off. Take it off in advance. It's September 4th is the Thursday. And because yeah, it is going to be a fun day of drafting, let me tell you. Pete said 2 starters, got to build some chance depth. Yeah. Yep. You motherfucker, dude. You motherfucker. Where is it?
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Oh, look, here's a new one.
Because I'm pretty sick of your goddamn mouth.
From South Park. After the Americas.
I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was in America. I'm sorry. What, is this a communist country or something? I thought this is America. This is America. This is America.
Crispy, you better not fucking snipe. Kirby Joseph's good, but not a snipe. I'm sorry, I thought this was America. Oh, and I got this one that I never use.
Apologize.
Remember that where he makes him kiss his ass?
Apologize.
That does not make sense.
I need to start using that one more when someone picks someone too early.
That does not make sense.
Here we go. Let's see it, Cali Jam. You're always reverse sniping me. And this one's just funny when someone's going to lose their job.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs. They took our jobs.
They took our jobs.
Took your jobs.
I love that, especially the last one. Yeah, definitely going to be have to utilize those South Park drops a lot more this year. And we don't really have too many Kennys, but I got this one ready, just always in the back pocket.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Oh, hey, speaking of Kenny Pickett just gets drafted.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
There we go. See, Abdul Carter in the 27th round, like, I'd still say I don't want him, like, because, like, I'm sure that there's other people around this range that I would rather have than him. But that's way better than the 15th or 16th round or whatever the fuck he went yesterday. Because he went super early in yesterday evening's draft. And I'm like, dude, you can get him so much later. You don't even have to do that. Here goes Highsmith. I got 7 IDPs as of now. Messed me up getting that QB. Witherspoon. Let's go Brandon Cooks. All right. Let's get it. And I love just playing the drops just for no reason. Let me find some drops that we can. How about some movie quote drops?
Please, God, give me the answer.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, I need to get that one on the player names.
Right after you suck on these little Chinese nuts.
Nice.
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
You're killing me, Smalls.
They killed Killer, B.
I seen him.
Good night, future boy.
It worked.
He's a kid. Kids are stupid.
Can you dig it?
Pain.
Oh, dude. And all these Pulp Fiction ones, yeah, I got to figure out, like, which pages I can put these on. I still got to organize.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Abduli said, how's your streaming going? We're going good. We got a draft.
I thought so. Then why you try to fuck him like a bitch, Brad? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Oh, well, allow me to retort. Does he look like a bitch? Go on. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. You're Brett, right? You do remember your business partner, don't you? Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. Vengeance upon thee.
And Johnny, I can't remember if I shouted you out or not, but what up, what up? So I got free last minute tickets to Wu-Tang. Sick. Hell yeah. Yeah, I gotta get I gotta get more and more. I got a bunch of training day ones.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. Come back here. You disloyal fool-ass bitch-made punk. Give me that money. I run shit here. And then I'm gonna get that money. I'm the man up in this piece. You shot me in the ass. You think you can do this to me? Oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I gotta do some organizing of those. Cause I have a digital soundboard, so it's like I have like all these different like buttons that are pages, and yeah, I gotta move these around. Gotta put some mafia drops in there. Yeah, definitely. Totally need some. Like what? Casino? Definitely some Goodfellas, right? You stuttering, muttering prick, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, marker. Goodfellas. And what else? Give me some ideas. Goodfellas, Casino. Yeah, because a lot of times I'll just, I mean, really, I got to go to YouTube and see what's there. Bronx Tale, yeah. Love Bronx Tale. Oh, yeah, and if you guys don't follow me on my my movie YouTube channel, I just got it monetized. Super stoked about it. I'm going to go. I'm going to put the link in the chat. It's called the Silver Screen Breakdowns. There's a huge back catalog. Huge back catalog of podcasts. I don't really, I mean, Nelson's still cool, but I don't rock with anybody else who was like on the shows before. But it's got a lot, like it has like Django. I'm pretty sure it has the actual full movie of A Bronx Tale like on here as well. But yeah, make sure you guys go follow. There's what do I have on there? There's 18,000 subs over there. One of the newest things that's uploaded as far as like a full movie is Eddie. Remember that movie Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg's classic movie? Yeah, so go subscribe over there. Ooh, Donnie Brasco, yeah. Love that movie. I was up on that a long time ago. No one even knew what that shit was. And then Carlito's Way, okay. I actually like that that Carlito's Way prequel. I mean, it sucks that Diddy's in that shit, but that one was actually pretty good when it shows them on the come up. That one was pretty good for a prequel. But yeah, Carlito's Way is dope. Overshown. How many IDPs do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Cali Jam taking Thule? Man, see, now I just gotta be getting all the motherfuckers that I gotta start just getting guys earlier now, because like everyone's like on it. Can't get these guys in the 33rd, 34th round. Yeah, it wasn't bad, because usually a lot of those prequels and shit like that I just don't like. So yeah, that one it was actually better than I thought that it was going to be before I watched it. Pretty sure that one's one that I actually have on DVD, because I'm pretty sure it was like a straight to DVD prequel. But yeah, man, I love talking. I might like talking about movies more than fantasy football, because I talk about fantasy football all the time. Now it's like, dude, talking about movies, I fucking love it. Yeah, I've been a guest on another like on a movie podcast called Big Dumb Movie. Let me see, what movies have I broken down Kazam with them, broke down Cable Guy with them. I'm trying to think, did I do another movie with them? I feel like I did. I cannot think of what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, man, I love talking about movies. I want to do like a watch along, like or maybe not a watch along podcast, but like a TV series recap of the league, where we do like an episode by episode like breakdown. Johnny said Cable Guy highly underrated. You know what's funny is that even in like watching that movie a couple times, it turned me, because like back in the 90s, I kind of hated that movie. I really didn't like it. A lot of it was Matthew Broderick's character, didn't like him, and I just didn't like Jim Carrey's like character in that movie. But like now as an adult, like watching it again through like a different scope, like I just have a different appreciation for like Jim Character's ability to play characters and create characters, because like he played that character so good that it made me like not like the movie because I didn't like that character that much. Oh, and the other movie that I did a breakdown on with them was Freddy Got Fingered. That's what it was. Another movie that I just like absolutely hated when I was younger. All right. Now I got 9. R.I.P. Michael Madsen. We talked about that a couple days ago, man. Mr. Blonde, man. Mr. Blonde. And Joe Gage. One of the funniest parts in that movie to me is when Joe Gage admits it. And fuck, I can't even remember the other guy's name. The guy who's going to be the sheriff. He's like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, Joe Gage. I'm looking at you, Joe Gage. Oh, man. Yeah, Michael Madsen, bro. R.I.P. R.I.P. Damn, man. It's crazy, man. People are getting old. People are getting old. I recently, like, just every time I see, like, different, like, social clips of just, like, you know, people who had movies in the early 2000s or maybe, like, 90s or whatever, and you see them at, like, some kind of, like, fan fest. It's like, dude, I saw the dude from Grandma's Boy, and, I mean, dude, so many. Was he in Grandma's Boy, Wedding Singer, whole bunch of movies with them. But Alex from Grandma's Boy, that motherfucker is so old now. Like Dante, so old now. Oh no, we got an auto from Ryan. Oh yuck, Indian auto. Patrick Sertan, yuck. Yeah, R.I.P. to Michael Madsen, Mr. Blonde. That scene was so fucking so iconic with him dancing. And Pete told me a few drafts ago you forgot about him. Take him later. It worked once, but lately I can't get him, so I got to pull the trigger. Who were you talking? Oh, Thule. Yeah, that's the tough part. Is like, yeah, just like forget. Like I had Thule in my queue, but yeah, you picked him earlier than I was gonna pick him. But yeah, I mean that is like an issue. Also, is like forgetting about players, getting in the zone, and forgetting about players. Get in the zone. But yeah, man, super excited that I got that movie channel monetized, because they actually like deleted the channel because I have like whole movies like on there. But it wasn't an issue for the longest time, and I think it's because there's haters out there who are like every single day like going and like, and I don't know, who knows if it's every day, but I know that there's haters, you know, lurking who got nothing better to do. Michael Madsen, Tommy Sizemore, one of our favorite badasses from the mid-90s. Yeah, dude. Michael Madsen's fucking... What else was he in the 90s? I mean, obviously Reservoir Dogs, but what other he was in Free Willy, right? Someone brought that up. I totally couldn't even remember that part. And but he was like the foster dad or something, right? Oh, Mason Rudolph. Jimmy G. Dude, like back in the day, I mean, I was so addicted to buying DVDs. Like, I mean, I still like buying DVDs now, but now it's like, you know, it's not, I don't get the dopamine hit like I did before, like legit addicted to buying DVDs. Like I was working at a video store, and like sometimes I'd spend like damn near my whole check like on DVDs. It wasn't a lot. It was back when like I think minimum wage was like $7.25. And I remember Reservoir Dogs. They came out with like a collector's edition DVD with like it was like they had the different like cover sleeves or whatever the fuck you call those. Like it was the same movie inside and the same like DVD case inside, but it had the sleeve that went over the top. And they had a Mr. Blonde, a Mr. Pink. I have the Mr. Pink one. And then they had a Mr. White I can't remember who the other one was. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was Mr. Brown, fucking Tarantino. Mr. Brown sounds a little too close to Mr. Shit. Yeah, I don't know what that song is. If anybody knows, well, actually, I guess I can Google it. Dogs song, Michael Madsen. Stuck in the Middle with You. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit! On the clock. Yoshi. Let me see. Is this it? You know what? Let's keep it going with some Tarantino movie vibes. I'm in the house.
What up, man? Had a bunch of shit going on. Couldn't hop in through the draft, but figured I'd hop in for the grade.
All good. And we're going with Cali Jam first.
Yeah.
And Fields and Darnold, I mean, that's like a B- like tandem right there. Let's see if we got anybody on the bench did he get his backups at all? Did not. Got everybody else's backups. Didn't get your backups.
But his.
Yeah. I mean the one, or actually did he get? He didn't get
This fucking backup quarterback sniping shit is gonna get somebody in a fight.
I mean, it is what it is. I got sniped on one of my QB backups.
I was fucking livid, bro. When he took Jacoby Brissett, I was fucking hot.
And you know, this is just a sign that we gotta pick up guys like that earlier, because you want to try to get your backups. Like, I'm not saying you can't get other backups, but like, you know, what if you have a QB that goes down, and then all the backups that you have, like their QBs didn't go down, so they're like kind of irrelevant. So like, you know, people can do whatever they want. But I know for me, I'm probably just going to start drafting my backups a little bit earlier, man, because it is vital. You know, you could get screwed in the middle of the, you know, of the season. Like, what if you get a QB who gets injured and it just happens to be on the 1 week that your QB has a bye, you know, or something like that. Like, it might make you catch like 2 L's in that 1 week. And Pizza, I feel like this was the most equal draft that I've been in. No one really fell off. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. Like, it was. I mean,
this one was a little tough.
Yeah, like I said, I think the Satelliter and Bandwagon, I think it's only their second draft with us, but no one's brand new. And I don't care who you are, you're going to be better in your second one than your first one, like just no matter what, because you have the whole vibe down at that point.
Yeah, go from. I think I've been in almost every draft since the first one I did. I can't remember the name of it, but ever since that one, look at the progression of how I'm just me alone, how I'm drafting. My drafts are just getting better and better.
Yeah. So I think, I mean, you didn't get both, so we're gonna keep it with the B- here.
Yeah.
Darnold and Fields are both B- guys for me, and there might be some people, just for some context, just because I know we got some new peeps. If there's people who wonder why in this tournament Justin Fields doesn't have a huge advantage like in your default leagues, it's because of the amount of points that you get for passing yards in this league compared to, and really it's all my leagues, but this tournament specifically, it's 15 passing yards for every point, 1 point for every 15 passing yards. So
There
it's
you
not
go.
like in those default scoring where it's 1 point for every 25. You know, for
Yeah.
this, throw 300 yards, that's 20 points as opposed to 12. So it's only a 5-yard difference in the passing yards to the rushing yards. So it's not a huge discrepancy.
Yeah.
And
I've been playing with the quarterback points in all the leagues that I've been trying to create. Like, it gets a little outrageous. Quarterback is just a focal point.
I mean, they get more points for sure, but the reason why I always felt like it needed to be that way, number one, if we ask anybody what is the most important position in the NFL, you know, like not fantasy football, like you're gonna say quarterback. Like maybe you might have someone who played D end or whatever, left tackle, you know, and that that's the position they say. But I feel like 999 people out of 1,000 will say quarterback. So
if you ask me, I'm going to tell you the offensive line, but
I mean, you know, can't have a good quarterback without a decent offensive line. But
yeah, I mean, the most specific position that's the most important is definitely the quarterback.
Yeah, and so
people say running back. No, you can throw 7 people in the lineup, and they're going to get you down the field.
And look at how they get paid. Like just the way that they get paid shows that there's like a couple important running backs in the NFL, and the rest of the teams don't think their running backs are that important.
Yeah.
So in all the leagues that I've ever commissioned, I always like wanted to make sure that the quarterbacks were important because like that legit mimics like real football, you know? So like that's one for the scoring. Number 2, I always hated the fact that like guys like Fields, guys like Richardson, they're so highly touted because of their rushing ability, not because of their throwing ability. And I hate that like shitty NFL quarterbacks could be like insane fantasy commodities because of the rushing. So the reason why I made the points what they are, that just it counterbalances it. Like guys like Fields, yeah, is he going to be valuable because he runs? Like, yeah, but like his passing yards plus his rushing yards, like if it's not higher than, you know, it has to be significantly higher than like it has to be over, you know, like 4,500 probably to compete with some of the quarterbacks that are throwing for like low 4,000s, you know?
Yeah.
Peace out, Johnny. Have fun at work, bro. He said, see you in a fasty tomorrow or Monday. Nice, nice. So we got the morning fast draft tomorrow and the evening fast draft. And then Monday, you know, we got the evening fast draft as well. Yeah, we'll see you, Johnny. Safe travels to work. Okay, back at it. Running backs, Taylor, Aaron Jones, Pollard, Dobbins. So you got 4. I mean, Aaron Jones, Pollard, and Dobbins are all kind of like B- guys to me.
Yeah.
Taylor's like a B+. I feel like having 4.
It's a B+.
I'm gonna make it a B because I mean
B.
those 3 guys are B- to me, so they got to bring Taylor down a little bit, but yeah, not that much though. B overall for that.
I feel that.
I don't know if Dobbins wasn't in there and it was just Aaron Jones and Pollard, like I don't know, might have still been a B- or might have still been a B, but yeah, I just feel like having 4 running backs that are starting caliber versus 3 is like a big difference.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, Jefferson, Brian Thomas, AJ Brown. Man, I said that at the time when you started that. That's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah, I think I gotta give that. Hey, I gotta give that an A because yeah, Brian Thomas and AJ Brown are both B+ to me. Jefferson's an A.
Yeah, you can't even argue it. You know what I'm saying? There's no.
Hold on a sec. Someone just joined. The Days of Thunder.
Yeah, every time somebody joins one of the leagues that I'm already in with you, I get fucking 17 different notifications.
Yeah. Yeah, that's and sorry guys, one of the downfalls of being in so many of the best ball leagues, but what you could do, I mean, most of the leagues right now, it's me, you know, posting the different links to the slow draft or the fast draft or whatever. Like you could turn off notifications per league like you really only need like, you know, like whatever the newest one is, you could just always turn off all the other ones, because I always like keep one notification on for slows and one, well, whatever your whatever slow drafts you're in, you should keep notifications on for those all the time until the draft is over. But once the draft is over, you really only need one fast draft to get notifications from, and then, you know, one slow draft after the draft is complete, because it's going to be the same type of info that I post during the season. That's a different story. You know, like I will be posting actually once a week I'll be posting in each league, but you know, people are talking shit in the leagues or something like that, you know, you'll miss that if you have the noties turned off. So it's a double-edged sword for sure. I have notification silenced for Sleeper.
Baseball has flooded my notifications anyway from Sleepers, so, and then the NBA off season too, so
dude, it's a crazy amount. I mean, I wonder if it's like, is it just this year specifically, like a shitload of guys' contracts were up? There's a lot of people moving around.
Well, there's a lot of, I mean, it's typical.
Because yeah, I guess basketball. I mean, I guess that's like football too, where there's a lot of like 2 and 3 year contracts. I guess the same with basketball, unless you're like a franchise player.
There's a lot of superstars moving around the last couple of years.
Yeah. All right, here goes IDP for Cali Jam, and dude, Zaire Franklin and Zach Bond. Those are my 1A and 1B. That's fire start. Nick Bolton, Aziz Al-Shair, I don't really like him in the top 5. He's 4 for you. Devin Lloyd, solid. That's probably like a B+ for the bench. I mean, for the starters for IDP. And then the bench, Bradley Chubb, Leonard Williams, both solid. Henry H2O, I don't like. Thule, solid. And Davis Gaither, I mean, 35 rounds. That's no big deal. And Sam said, damn, Mark, you going to survive that hit?
Maybe.
Yeah, we got to get that. We got to get that drop. I will survive. Hey.
For as long as I know. Never mind. Sorry.
All right, hold on a sec. We got a trade that just went down. Let me go push this through.
You'll lose followers if I get on here and start singing. This son of a bitch got on my show and lost all my followers.
Wait, what happened?
No, I was talking shit. I said this son of a bitch got on my show and lost me all my followers.
Oh yeah. I mean, and really the only thing I've been streaming for the longest time is these drafts. So like the people who are drafting with us, I know we got a bunch of stoners who are drafting with us, you know, for most times, and everyone who's drafting with us, if you've came to one YouTube show, you know the vibes, you know, so that's for sure. During the season, shit'll be different, but yeah, these drafts, I mean, dude, it's just fun to smoke, fun to draft, fun to talk shit about the drafts. Like, it's as close as I feel as we're gonna get to like a live draft. You know, like I'm not gonna do any live drafts this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting together one. Like,
I want to. Like, it's not that I don't want to, but people got to
do like the top 12. Try to get like the top 12 most people that drafted in your tournament. You know what I mean? Get everybody together and.
Well, it's all got to be whoever could fly to Vegas. Cause like, man, I mean, we could do that this year. People just got to make it, you know, people just got to make it out here is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, didn't really plan anything. Like the last time that we had live drafts, I mean, I got the Airbnb and people paid in advance. And so I was able to, you know, I had the food planned and shit like that. Like pretty much people gave me money. You came to Vegas and then like food, entertainment, weed, mushrooms, like everything was just like unlimited. I had everything ready and had the different food stuff, you know, already planned for like the whole 3-day weekend. So, no one had to like think about what they wanted for food. The only time, because the only thing I didn't get a shitload of was beer. It's one of those things. Like, I didn't know how much people were going to be drinking. And like one day, the Saturday, shitload of people wanted beer. So I was like, dude, just like I put 2 people on it, like, go see who wants beer and collect and like give me the money and I'll go on a beer run, and that was the only time that I really had to do anything outside of like what I already like had planned. So I had it set up and people were paying. It was like 500 to like 750, and then that covered like everything, and then that was the whole 3 days, and like shit. It was a dope ass Airbnb. Like everyone was kind of sharing rooms, but there was like 5 rooms. So it was
some of them Airbnbs are nice, bro. We hit a couple of them.
Yeah,
we had like 4 floors and like 6 rooms on each floor.
Yeah, like this one was super dope. It was a 3-story like mansion, and like the reason why I got this one is it had like a basement that was like a game room, but that's where we did all the drafts. Like we were smoking heavy down there because it's like in the basement, and like it was super fun. Yeah, so I definitely want to do stuff like that. Like it's really just, I guess it's me being in my head, not telling people about it like early enough, and also like, people got to be ready to drop like, 500 to like $1,000, but it's for a 3-day weekend where everything, that we're doing is included.
All inclusive.
Except the drafts. That was it. Like, I think that year I did get a sponsor. And so like one draft was included for free, that there was money on the line. And we can always try to get that as well, like try to get a few sponsors, throw down a few bucks, and then we can have like, leagues that are sponsored from those whoever the fuck,
draft those leagues live and do it again. Maybe do it again at the end of the season type shit.
Yeah.
Super Bowl party maybe.
Yeah, so that is one thing that someone already brought up. So I mean, Vegas for my birthday. I mean, that's one thing, and that's like, if my birthday's on a Monday, but like it's the 12th, so there's going to be a playoff game on the 11th. So if like people come on the 11th, that'll be like a football day, plus smoking weed and all that. And then and then someone brought up a Super Bowl party like as well. Like, yeah, man, it'd be super dope to get some kind of like Super Bowl like party going. Like the what's it called? The hotel that is like weed friendly is called the Lexi, and like, man, it'd be super fun to get like one of their one of their suites or whatever, because I know they got like multiple couches. I mean, there's like one bed, so that would be like the downfall there, but really be just like, maybe that weekend or Saturday or Sunday or whatever. But yeah, that'd be super fun. And it's really just about people getting to Vegas. It's cheaper to come to Vegas than like pretty much anywhere else. Maybe not like while you're here, but like flights wise and all that, it is. Okay. And Cali Jam, been edging Cali Jam. Didn't even make it through the IDP. Got off the rails there. Or wait, no. Made it through the IDP. I don't think I gave a grade though. I'm gonna say a B plus, even though you drafted a few guys like early. Like really the only guy that I don't like is Henry H2O. Henry Tuatuo. And bench.
Spears,
Higgins, Davis. I think he said Davis was a mess.
He sniped me on both those picks right there.
And he said those were mess up picks. Davis, Jalen McMillan, Ertz, Kareem Hunt. I was pissed when you picked Kareem Hunt. DeAndre Hopkins, Brashard Smith.
I'm over it at this point. I just gave up trying to
not getting them before the 23rd round. I don't think you really even want them anyways.
Exactly. I stopped putting them in my queue, bro. Like,
and Komet, Restrepo, AJ Dillon. So let me see. I'm gonna say this one's a B minus. It's barely a B minus, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to it.
Yeah, there's enough firepower there to make it a B minus.
Yeah, so QB B minus, running backs B, wide receivers B plus, IDP B plus, and then bench.
I thought the wide receivers was an A.
Oh yeah, wide receivers was an A. Yeah, you're right. That is fire. That is fire.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that well done, sir. And you got serviceable running backs to go with it. And quarterbacks. Like, they're not the flashiest quarterbacks, but they'll be in your lineup every week.
And the quarterback is the only thing bringing the average down a tick. And so let me see. So that would be. So this one's going to be an 87 overall.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, pretty solid. All right, we got in the slow draft, Bloodsport, we got 6 spots left. And then in the Home Alone tonight, we got 8 spots left as of now. That's the fast draft that's going down tonight.
Where did you post the Bloodsport at?
I posted it in Patreon.
All right.
And I posted it in every slow draft as well, too. So,
all right. I'll find it. I think I got 3 of those going right now.
Yeah, that's kind of really the only way to do the slow drafts is do more than one at once versus like hyper focusing. It's what I told like one person who was just literally just in one and he was like getting pissed off and everything. And I was like, dude, you got to just join a few. So you're like, you know,
you got some excitement going every other day.
Yeah.
Because that's about how long it takes to get back to you. I don't give a fuck what turn it's on. The slow drafts are fucking slow.
Yeah, they are. Crispy.
But there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck.
But yeah, another one, another hotel that would be sick to stay at, but it'd be a little bit more expensive would be the Cosmo. So the Cosmo is dope because it has balconies. So like we could get the smoking going on the balconies. You just can't smoke like inside like at all. You know,
yeah,
super triple in Vegas. Like he'll kick you out hella early. And but yeah, like those ones, I mean shit, they have penthouses and you know, like all types of shit that we could get down with on that. Because the dopest one would be there's one that's like I think like $1,200 a night. But if we had like 6 people, you know, in that, it's $200 a night, and it's like one of the dopest hotel rooms in fucking Vegas. It's like a 3-story. It's like a 3-story fucking hotel with a jacuzzi with 2 balconies, a balcony with a jacuzzi, and then a balcony with the whole TV and you know just huge ass lounging area, and that overlooks the Bellagio fountains. Pete said last 3 have been 87. I'll take it, man. I mean, you're on it, bro. You've been that's it, man. Like, how many do you have now? Let me go see.
It's got just as many as I do, if not more.
He's up to 15 now. So no, you got more than him. I think you just hit 20.
Okay. I'll be up there. My numbers will be up there. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Yeah, you just hit 20. And who was next? It was Sam. And dude, congrats to Sam. He said his wife's getting induced on Monday. And,
awesome.
This
boy or girl?
Oh yeah, I didn't ask that. Yeah, is it a boy or a girl, Sam? Yeah, man. Congrats in advance. I hope everything is smooth.
Smooth travels.
Yeah.
For everybody.
I swear for my first son, when he was born, it was like her water broke and it felt like it was that scene out of Blow where like we're just all rushing and shit. And we only lived like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes away from the hospital. And then she was in like labor for like 20 hours or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like we should have smoked on the way or something. Calm down.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, but
they don't want to do that here, bro. Like they test the babies and the mom when they're born, and you got THC in your system, they're sending DCS to your house.
Damn, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, people got to be safe out there. Girl, okay, man. You know, I don't know the feeling of being a girl dad, so I think it's a whole different type of feeling than I went through.
Hey, we tried, bro. We got 5 boys. We tried to get a girl somewhere.
Man, this wasn't meant to be.
I did it a special way, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was supposed to be a girl.
Yeah, Vanessa really thought that our most recent son was a girl, because like all the old wives' tales, like of having a girl, she really thought that it was a girl, and like
Bro,
so this time, we didn't even. We weren't. This time we weren't going. Like as soon as we found out that she was pregnant, we didn't start going to like the doctor and like shit like that. Then she was like, I don't even want to start going to the doctor. You have to go so often, and she was like, I could feel the baby kicking. Like I know everything's like good. She was like, if we have like any issues, you know, we'll go in. But she was like, I don't want to go in until we're like way closer to 9 months than we are at like, you know, 1 month.
Yeah, I respect that. She's a beast for that.
Yeah, so I think we started going in maybe in like her 5th or 6th month, something like that.
That's what's up.
Actually made everything smoother because like she was more of a high priority, you know, at that time, because she hadn't been seen like to them, so it was just different type of
yeah, they have to
sonograms and shit like that.
Yep. Yeah, I've been through the progression of everything that there is to do with having a baby several times.
Yeah,
you know, so it's like it's
your wife can probably just spit them out, not even like thinking about them at this point, right?
Yeah. Well, they gotta cut her open. She don't go into labor, so
yeah. Same thing for Vanessa. She both of hers were C-sections, which seems better anyways. You know, like I don't know. I could only imagine. Like I like healing is already bad. Like you know, just the C-section. I could only imagine the natural way, because like that baby coming out is big.
Yeah, absolutely. Atlas would have wrecked shit. You know what I'm saying? His head is huge.
Yeah, man, just blows the barn doors open for real. And okay, so Smelly, here we go, Sam. He said he switched it up at QB, and boy did he. He went Burrow, Hurts, and Kyler Murray. I mean, I could go see who else he has as backups, but that's an A for me.
If he didn't draft another quarterback, that's an A.
Yeah, he's not going to get a better level of an A, but he did get Brissett. He didn't get McKee, who is the backup, but he did go with the 3rd string quarterback there. And also, but you got Rudolph also, and he didn't mean shit to your team. Oh yeah, because Callie Jam drafted Browning as well. So we got to draft our backups earlier. Did the same shit to me where he drafted Browning. Pete said the 122 is slow. 7 picks left. Finally gonna finish today. Yes, let's go. Dude, that one keeping people.
The 122 is still going. We are 163.
Let's see how close. Okay, and the person who's on the clock right now, I'm gonna text him.
Some of these fellers, they are just busy. I ain't mad at them, you know what I'm saying? But god damn.
All right. And hey, Minnesota Marty, what up, bro? You got perfect timing, my brother.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this mother.
I just texted the person who's on the clock in the 122, and I texted the person who's on deck in the 122. And Sam said Callie it took both the backups. Yeah, he's vicious, man. Only took 2 starters. Took like everyone else's backups.
I don't remember who it was that took mine, but whoever took fucking Malik Willis, bro, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
So much so that I drafted both of his backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Crispy said I went on auto and just moved 122 to the trenches. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I mean, well, it's over now. I mean, at least for you, you're not one of the last 4 picks. But yeah, man, that would be super fun. Staying at the Cosmo. That shit's way nicer than the Lexi. The Lexi, you could just smoke in air conditioning. Actually, during February, I mean, it'd be cold as hell, but I'd rather it be cold as hell on the balcony and smoking versus being hot as hell.
Yeah. I'd rather have a hoodie on or a coat than fucking be out there all nasty, sweaty.
Yeah. Crispy said a week ago. Damn. Yeah. I mean, dude, that one's been going forever. So it's been going for like more than 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Usually these ones take like a week. There's 3 slow drafts that started after that finished before that one. That's how slow that one is. All right, here we go.
Yep.
So he got an A for the QBs.
Yep.
For the RBs, Kamara, Swift, Henderson, Stevenson, and Charbonnet. I think this is a B minus.
Yeah. I was going to say a B for the sheer volume of starting running back.
Yeah.
Well, Charbonnet's not a starter, but.
Oh, yeah, you hammered down. You stole everybody's backups.
Yeah.
And let's see. We got for the wide receivers, we got Rice, Waddle, Myers. And that's it. Yeah, Pete said probably all wasted picks though. I mean, that's what's tough. Like we don't know. They could be. They could be. They're all dart throws anyways, right? So I mean, you're just hoping that one of them hits.
Really, you're just hoping that your quarterbacks stay healthy.
Right? Because yeah, if they're wasted, the quarterback stays healthy. I mean, that's the best option for sure.
I mean, you're gonna have locked in. Well, Smelly locked in 3 absolute rocks for those 2 slots. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If you have top performances in those slots, you know, I mean, it's crucial.
Yep. And so why am I giving those wide receivers? Rice is like a B to me. I guess Waddle and Myers are both. I mean, they're either B's or B minuses. I feel like they're B's. So we'll just call it a B overall. And Crispy said I'll lock the 162. Talking to Mark. Because I know me.
Shit.
Yeah, I won't have the patience for the slow drafts right now. It's just it's too hard to pay attention with everything I got going on. That's why I like doing a shitload of these fast drafts.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pick in that draft.
All right. And so IDPs: Foyo Lacoon, Nick Benito, Patrick Queen. She's a killer queen. Luvu, Anal Zone. Get in the zone. And Xavier McKinney.
X gon' give it to you.
And all the drops. And Tremaine Edmonds, Byron Young, Witherspoon, Curl, Overshown. All right. Let's see. We got what would I call that? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 12. Pizza, I just go with the backups with great receivers if I don't get 3 starters. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, ones that would be in good positions if they ever happened to get in the starting lineup, right? I feel you. So let me see. So Foyle, Coon, Benito, Hutch, Patrick Queen, and Luvu. Top 5, very dope. Anal Zone, McKinney, Edmonds. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a B plus. I mean, the bottom of your IDP kind of brings it down a little bit, but I'm gonna give it a B plus. And then the bench starts with Downs, Hollywood, Wandale Robinson, Sampson, Fryermuth, Pierce, Whittingham, Theo Huxtable, Johnson, and Naylor. So who would be difference makers here? It would be I'm gonna say a C plus for the bench. It's close, but yeah, I'm saying C plus. And so all in all, this would be an A for the QBs, a B for the running backs, a B for the wide receivers, a B plus for the IDP, and then a C plus for the bench. So really the only thing bringing the average down at all is the bench. The RBs are at 85. The wide receivers are at 85. QBs are an A. IDP's a B plus. And then the bench is bringing it down 1. So this is an 87 overall.
Beautiful. Well done, sir.
Yeah, man.
Salvageable running backs, salvageable wide receivers with that firepower at quarterback. Like,
Sam, ever since that 89, I've been downhill. I mean, you're probably only going to go downhill if you get an 89. There's only been a few of those.
Yeah.
But either way, 87, man, that's top tier.
I want to get the first A.
Yeah, and I even said, like, to get an A, you have to have at least 3 A categories in there. And then it needs to be like a B plus and a B. Like the other category needs to be a B plus, and like the bench needs to be a B. So it needs to be perfect, like everywhere.
I might have got there this time. I don't know. Probably not with my quarterback.
Well, let's see, because you're up.
All right.
Out of the 1 spot. Switched it up. Went Barkley with the first overall. Barkley, Cooks, and Chase Brown. I mean, that's money. We'll call that an A. I mean, Cook and Brown are both B's to me. But you couldn't have even got any B plus players in my eyes, because like all of them went in between your first 2 picks.
Yep.
Stroud and Love. I mean, that's like B minus to me though. Stroud's a B minus, Love's a B minus. I feel like you could have went in a different direction and got better, like with QBs that went in the 5th round. Wide receivers. Smith, Moore, Reed, Ridley, Debo. Smith and Moore are B pluses to me, and everyone else is a B. Well, Debo's probably like a B minus, but Reed and Ridley are like B's to me. I'm gonna call it a B because there's more B's and B minuses than B pluses, but that's super close to a B plus though. Like right on the fringe. If you would have had, I don't know, then it wouldn't have made your running backs an A. But if you would have had a wide receiver over Brown, and then I don't know, even like one of the just either Smith or Moore could have been a running back probably, and kept the grade close, and then maybe potentially even better.
Yeah.
IDP, man, you started off crazy. Sherwood, Henley, Bernard, Wagner, and EJ Speed. I mean, that's like A for the starters. Pratt and Davis, I mean, they're not lowering the score. Neither is Alontae Taylor. Elliott probably does. Smith does, White does, Kendricks does. So it's a B plus, but really good IDP options.
Yeah.
Bench, Cup, Coleman, Dowdle, Roshan, Kate Otten. Oh, yuck. Quentin Johnston.
I got faith, bro.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
He had a 40-point game last year, bro. Like, if he does that one time this season, that pays dividends for the draft capital.
I mean, if it's not week 17, it probably doesn't matter, though.
Well, no, but if it gets you through, if it wins you a week,
it could.
He could fall. He could fuck up and fall in the end zone a couple times in one game.
That's wishful thinking, man. Because I don't know, man. He couldn't really catch water if he fell out of a boat.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I haven't seen him play, really. I didn't get to watch them that much of the Chargers while I was locked up.
He's trash, man. He can't catch with his hands. He catches with his body, and that's why he drops balls.
Ah, okay. I'm going to fucking tag him on Twitter and tell him to fucking work on his hands.
I mean, bro, if he doesn't fucking know that by now, like, he has issues.
Like, bro, listen, just from an outsider looking in, catch the ball with your fucking hands. You know what I mean? Like,
you know those things? They got 5 fingers on them, 5 fingers each.
Hey, whoa, bro. Whoa.
4.5 sometimes. If you're Ronnie Lott or Mark. Yeah, at least you got more than JPP, bro. Like, what did he lose? He lost 2 of those digits, right?
Yeah. So Jerry Garcia, the lead singer of the Dead, he has the same finger cut like mine with the same angle cut at the top. Like mine, you can kind of see that it's cut off to a point. You know what I mean? His looks exactly like that, or looked exactly like that. He's dead now, but
crazy. Okay, so B plus. What are we doing for the bench here, though? I feel like it's a B minus. Like, it ain't because of Quentin Johnston. I'll tell you that much. It ain't 'cause of Watson or more.
No. But I feel Cup, Coleman, Dowdle, and Roshan and Otten are all relevant.
Yeah, probably not Dowdle, but yeah, the rest.
Dowdle had over 1,000 yards last season.
Yeah, but now he's on a different team.
Oh, he didn't do that in Carolina?
No, he was on the Cowboys last year.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because he's not, now he's behind Chuba. So he was pretty much most of the year last year. I mean, due to injuries, he was pretty much
the starter
on there. Yeah.
Fuck.
And now he ain't.
That sucks.
There you go. You learn something new every day. Man, glad.
That's what I get for just reading stats, huh?
So how is this shaping out? So B minus, A, B, B plus, and B minus. So the QB's bringing the score down. The RBs and the IDPs bringing the score up. And that's going to be because of the QBs bringing it down to Scotch. It's going to be an 87.
I can handle 87. God damn.
Not too shabby. And thankfully, or actually, I don't even know how long this one dropped.
I should have went Puka right there where Brown was at.
Probably. Yeah.
If I would have went Puka right there, I feel I would have gotten an A. And then took a Pacheco where Delponte's at. Or Aaron Jones.
You couldn't have taken Pacheco. Well, I mean, you would have had to take him where Jordan Love is at, not Smith.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind.
Round. But yeah, either way, there you go. 87. Not too shabby. Still top tier as far as like the grades go. All right.
Yes, sir.
We got another draft today. Check it out on Patreon if you don't have the link. I'm going to play the credits right now. Make sure you guys stay through the credits. And
You posted the past draft for tonight in Patreon?
Yep. Shout out to Justin Pickle in a Jar. You the man, our executive producer. Shout out to our producers. Salute. Co-producers. Salute. Associate producers. Salute.
That's my name right there.
There we go. Epic supporters. Salute. And awesome supporters. Salute. And we'll see you guys later for the draft. Peace out, everybody. Peace out, Mark.
Peace.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.